Hello, good morning my dear students. Now today my topic is dermatitis. Dermatitis definition. Dermatitis also known as eczema. Dermatitis also known as eczema is inflammation of the skin. It is characterized by itchy, erythematous, vesicular, weeping and crusting patches. The term eczema is also commonly used to describe atopic dermatitis, also known as atopic eczema. Yes, dermatitis also known as eczema, inflammation of the skin. It is characterized by itchy, erythematous, vesicular, weeping and crusting patches. The term eczema is also commonly used to describe atopic dermatitis, also known as atopic eczema. Then the cause of dermatitis is unclear. Cause is unclear. One possibility is a dysfunctional interplay between the immune system and skin. Dysfunctional interplay between the immune system and skin. Yes. Now the direct. What is dermatitis? Dermatitis is the inflammation of the skin characterized by erythema and pain. Erythema and pain is called dermatitis. Yes. Now pathophysiology. Various exogenous and endogenous agent. So there is perfumes. This is the exogenous and endogenous, which initiate inflammatory response of the skin. Skin eruption present that are specific to causative agent erythema. The specific to causative agent erythema, vesicles, scales and pruritus occur. Cause stretching in response to irritation and edema. Serous discharge and crusty. Serous discharge and crusty. Long-term irritation also causes thickened lethargy and darker skin. Pathophysiology. Mainly here causes and signs and symptoms including how to occur. What is the changing in the skin? Epidermis, dermis, and then pathophysiology is where is exogenous and endogenous agent. Means dyes, perfumes. Then initiate inflammatory response of the skin. Then it leads to skin eruption. Skin eruption present that are specific to causative agent. Then erythema, vesicles, scales and pruritus will occur. Then cause stretching in response to irritation and edema, serous discharge and crusty. Long-term irritation. So patient suffers long-term irritation. Also causes thickened lethargy and darker skin. That is the pathophysiology. See dermatitis image. Yes. Now signs and symptoms. This is the common redness, swelling, intense itching, skin lesions such as red bumps, blisters and pustules. When the skin lesions heal, scars may form over affected area. Then types of dermatitis. Here 4 types of dermatitis: contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis, then exfoliating dermatitis. 4 types: contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis, and then exfoliative dermatitis. Contact dermatitis. It will occur inflammatory reaction of the skin. Inflammatory reaction of the skin to physical, chemical or biological agent is called contact dermatitis. Physical, chemical or biological agent is called contact dermatitis. The causative factor of contact dermatitis: acid, cosmetic, mineral oil, rubber products, iodine, metal salt, lime dust, then lubricating oil. Cosmetic, mineral oil, rubber products, iodine, metal salt, lime dust, lubricating oil. It is the causative factor of contact dermatitis. Then clinical manifestations: allergic contact dermatitis, then erythema, swelling and pruritic vesicles in area of allergen. Contact dermatitis, acute phase, subacute phase, then chronic phase. In acute phase, patient have erythema, itching, burning, exposed to agent. Then subacute phase, crusting, drying, fissuring, burning, exposed to agent. Now chronic phase. After repeated reaction, patient scratch the skin. Repeated, this reaction repeated, patient scratch the skin. The treatment is local irritation. Local irritation avoided and soap is not used until healing occur. Repeatedly, soap is not using. Local irritation avoided and soap is not used until healing will occur. So then unmediated lotion used for inflamed skin. Unmedicated, doctor will not advised, then that time the lotion will not be used. Unmedicated lotion used for inflamed skin. Then corticosteroid antipruritus ointment can be used. Corticosteroid antipruritus ointment can be used. Now atopic dermatitis. It is chronic relapsing pruritic type of inflammatory skin disorder. It is chronic relapsing pruritic type of inflammatory skin disorder. Word atopic refer to 3 other allergic diseases. What are they? Asthma, allergic rhinitis, and then atopic dermatitis. Yes. Now pathophysiology. Atopic dermatitis pathophysiology. Immune response of body activated and it release histamine and other immune response interact with the allergen. Now it leads to water binding capacity of skin is reduced. Water binding capacity of skin is reduced. Then water loss and decrease water contents. Then drying and cracking of skin occur and cause. It leads to itching, rubbing, scratching of skin present on hands, feet or flexor surface of arm and legs. Now risk factors. What are the risk factors? depressed cell-mediated immunity, then elevated IgE level, elevated immunoglobulin level, increased histamine sensitivity, then family history of dry skin eczema, asthma and allergic rhinitis, family history of dry skin eczema, asthma and allergic rhinitis. Then clinical manifestations. During infancy, red crusting rash appear. As child grows, thickened, dry texture. Then brownish grey color scales appear. In child grows. As child grows, thickened, dry texture, brownish grey color scales appear. As child grows older, then rash mainly present on elbow, bends, then back of knee, neck, eyelids. Rash mainly present on elbow, bends, back of knee, neck, eyelids. Then management. Allergen identified and avoided. Then food allergen, then antihistamine, antibiotics, short-term course of oral corticosteroid, then lubricants apply daily to the skin to avoid extensive drying and cracking. Then food allergen, antihistamine, antibiotics, short-term course of oral corticosteroid, lubricants apply daily to the skin. To avoid extensive drying and cracking. Then another one, seborrheic dermatitis, the chronic inflammatory disorder of skin which involve scalp, eyebrows, eyelids, ear canal, occurring all age from very young to very old. Chronic inflammatory disorder of skin which involve scalp, eyebrows, eyelids, ear canal, occurring all age from very young to very old. Then cause is not unknown cause. And risk factor, AIDS, Parkinson disease, that is the risk factors. Then clinical manifestation. In clinical manifestation, yellow or white plaque with the scale and crusts. Yellow or white plaque with the scale and crusts. Mild pruritus and diffuse dandruff. Mild pruritus, diffuse dandruff. Then last one, exfoliative dermatitis. These are the types. Exfoliative dermatitis, the skin disorder characterized by excessive peeling and shedding of skin. Excessive peeling and shedding of skin. It has unknown cause. Then predisposing factors. What are the predisposing factors? Weakness, malaise, fever, chills, weight loss. Weakness, malaise, fever, chills, weight loss. Then erythema, pruritus may be localized and present on entire body. Erythema and pruritus may be localized and present on entire body. Peeling of skin can be there and patient may lose nail and hair. Then diagnosis. Scratch and intradermal test tend to identify allergen. Scratch and intradermal test tend to identify allergen. Then complete history regarding exposure to allergen and previous disease and use of medicine collected. Complete history regarding exposure to allergen and previous disease and use of medicine collected. Medical management. Antihistamine used to suppress immune reaction. Antihistamine used to suppress immune reaction. Then topical anti-infective may be used. Topical anti-infective may be used. Then antipruritic. Antipruritic medication used to treat itching. Antipruritic medication is to treat itching. Then nursing management. Nursing management mainly avoid to exposure of allergen. Avoid to exposure of allergen. Then lubricants. Lubricants the skin to prevent drying as it causes pruritus. Lubricants the skin to prevent drying as it causes pruritus. Then change diet. Change diet with the cause food allergies, mainly milk, egg, etc. There are allergen foods. That's why change diet with the cause food allergies. Example, milk, egg, etc. Then plastic suit may be used for occlusive dressing. Plastic suit may be used for occlusive dressing. Then apply steroid ointments. Apply steroid ointments as thin layer after bathing. Apply steroid ointments as thin layer after bathing. Thank you. Radha?
RDE. 2 okay sir.